again, everyone, Mark Hackle, Macomb County Executive, just giving you a quick update. It's Monday, just to kind of get an idea where we're at here in Macomb County when it comes to COVID and some of the other issues. So again, no question, we're no different than what we're seeing across the country. There is an uptick. There are a lot more cases. The test positives are higher than what they were probably about 2 months ago, yet still a lot lower than what we had seen in April. And that was a very big concern back then. But the reason we're cautious, and we want to make sure people understand it's still a concern. There's no question about it. This thing is it is deadly, and it is something that really causes a lot of concern for people that catch it and have to go to the hospital as a result of it. So again, social distancing, washing your hands, making sure you're wearing the mask, all those things are extremely important. And so with that being said, you also need to be careful of some of the large gatherings, is where we're seeing a lot of the contacts taking place and people contracting this. So here in Macomb County, we're fortunate the work that we have done with with the connections with the state, our local municipal leaders, trying to figure out how do we engage people to get them to understand the importance and significance of this moving forward. There's a lot of information out there. People are aware of this, and their personal responsibility to keep themselves and others safe is something that needs to play into this. So with that being said, we're thankful. We've been able to work with all of our educational partners here in Macomb County. Some of the schools that are open, some of them are starting to pull back on that. But again, what's happening is the ebbs and flows. They are seeing the problems and the issues. They're responding to it, which is extremely important. If they realize they need to back down from that, they're doing so. We're working closely with them from our health department, giving them some advice. And again, information, which is key. You have that information at macombgov.org. You can look at all the data, the statistics, and the numbers. But again, what goes along with that is sometimes what people don't realize is how do we follow up with contact tracing? What's happening in our hospital systems? All those things are issues right now. And again, we're falling behind on contact tracing, not because we don't have the staffing, but because we're seeing the uptick in the number of cases that are taking place right now. So that is a concern. And with that, our hospitals are saying the same thing. There are more people that are coming into the hospitals with concerns, and our deaths are rising. Again, not the extent we'd seen in April, but a lot higher than they'd been in the last couple of months. So you need to be cognizant of that. You need to be aware of it. You need to make sure you're following those CDC guidelines, as we continue to say. And obviously the number one thing people talk about is wearing the mask and that social distancing. With that, we also want to make mention, kind of talked about it in a prior video, but right now we're working on and we're moving forward with our Mound Road project. Again, an incredible, extraordinary project, one of a kind, that we've had an opportunity to do some kind of reconstruction or rebuild here in Macomb County. Mound Road got funding to the tune of $100 million from the federal government, matched with $117 million of local funds. $217 million project happening here in Macomb County. That's actually going to start in 2021, the actual construction, and probably go to 2023. So there's an opportunity for people to log on to a actual virtual meeting. It's this Tuesday and or Thursday. You can join one of the two meetings that are taking place. All you need to go to is macombgov.org, click on the icon that says Innovate Mound 201. You click onto that, you're going to be able to find those two meetings that you can join in for information of what's happening out there, whether you're a resident, somebody who drives around that roadway, a business is in around that area, or you're just curious what's going on. You can join that virtual meeting, get an understanding of what's happening, and also have an opportunity for participation. The meetings themselves are the same meeting, one on Tuesday, but one on Thursday. In case you can't make one or the other, you can obviously join both if you'd like. But again, if you do log into that, it gives you an opportunity to go ahead and participate, meaning ask questions and maybe even have some input. What we're showcasing in both of those meetings is what we've already learned from the public, from the businesses. We want to make sure this is a complete partnership. You know, we've had great partnership with the City of Sterling Heights, City of Warren, the State of Michigan through MDOT, and even our federal counterparts to try to figure out how do we pull this project together. Macomb County Department of Roads will be taking the lead on this. We're going to continuously provide information and drive information to the public throughout the entire 3-year project. But again, it is going to be remarkable what's going to be happening and transformative, that roadway here in Macomb County. One that was looked upon as being the worst with pothole-ridden driving abilities, to one that is going to be a smooth travel, but also technology that's going to be incorporated. So again, macombgov.org. Click on the icon, Innovate Mound 201, and they'll have the two meeting dates up there. You can log on to them, again, so you can have a little bit more information about exactly what's going on with those projects. And lastly, I just want to mention, you know, we have veterans Veterans Day coming up on Wednesday. Again, we are proud here in Macomb County. You know, we've had a strong, rich history of making things that protect those who protect us, but also knowing what we've been able to do with our veteran services. And Laura Rios, I give her a lot of credit. In fact, Crane's Business Magazine just recognized her as being one of the outstanding veterans here in the state of Michigan. She's the one that leads that program as our director of the services for veterans, and the millage that we have funds the opportunities for them. But again, what do we have here in Macomb County? Once again, we do things that serve those who have served us. And we want to thank all of the veterans, past, current, and even those that are thinking about that as maybe something in their future, for the service they provide to us here in our country. On that behalf, if I can, I just want to remind everybody once again to keep you and your family safe.